Okay, who's ready for part 2? Ready to finish up uploading their new mod? Here we are at Curseforge.com. We're just going to go ahead and go into the Minecraft page here, and then we're just going to go up here to the drop-down menu for Create. We're going to start a project. Okay, once we're in Create a Project, we'll just click on Minecraft again. And here is our project information that we're going to start off with. So we're going to start off with small colonies. ME. Let's see, I need to make a logo, so I'm going to have to pause and take care of that, but we can move on to the summary here. The summary is going to be small colonies is but mod extended. Okay, I pulled over an image real quick to upload for the logo. Over here, our class, we're going to say it is a mod. Our main category, we're just going to call it an add-on. And for our additional categories here, what I recommend is that you actually just pull up small colonies, dire colonies, something like that, and we'll select the same things that are over there. We'll have adventure and RPG, so that's what we do for that. Do try and remember to set these as those, that way all of our style packs end up in the same place. You can allow or disallow comments, that's up to you. We'll hit next. Now we need a description. So this is where we're going to describe everything about our mod that people need to know, and you need to put enough stuff in here because a moderator is going to check this, and if you don't put enough stuff, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, I have typed in a description. We'll see if it passes muster or not. You can see here we've got a little description, you know, a little bit of a disclaimer right now that we'll go ahead and italicize that. We'll emphasize that. There's a hyperlink here for following on YouTube. There's our mod dependencies that are required for the small colonies mod extended version of the small colonies style packs. And as of right now, it only contains keep. We don't need the extra space there. And it describes what's playable and what's not done. And a moderator will check over that and make sure that it all looks fine or whatever. Let's see, we can allow third-party distribution. That's going to allow other people, I think, like maybe Modrinth can tag into Curseforge through some API and pull the mod down, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I just use Curseforge because it's easier, to be honest. So we've picked our game. I'm not going to wait for that to load again. We have these things here. We've given it a name. We've given it a summary. We don't need that slash there. We have our class as a mod, our main category is add-ons, we have adventure and RPG, cosmetic and utility and quality of life as additional categories. We've allowed comments. I'm not entirely sure if I should mark this as experimental or not. I mean, it's just not done. So we have our description, we have our license settings, and we'll hit create. And now we need to upload the file, which I happen to have handy on the other screen, which is small colonies ME. We can go ahead and publish the files. Environment is client and server. Mod loader is Forge, because this is not set for NeoForge yet. So if you were working in 1.21, you would set this for NeoForge. If you're working in Forge and NeoForge, you can go ahead and tag both of those. But for now, it's just Forge. Java, I'm not sure this actually matters. I think I'll just leave it blank. Minecraft, here we can see we have all of our options. We're just going to set this to 1.20.1 because I don't think Minecolonies exists for any of the other releases. We're going to call this an alpha, and changelog version 1.0 initial release. Probably should have labeled that as 0.1. There we go. Well, when it's done, we'll call it 1.0. We'll see if I can complete it in 9 more digits or not. And that's all we need to do here, so we can hit upload file at the bottom. And that's it. As it says, this is a new project. Until approved by moderator, the project will not be visible to others and its files will not synchronize across Curseforge. So, but before we go ahead and finish this up, we're going to go over here to default relations. We're going to add mine colonies. Nope, nope, nope. I just want mine colonies. Okay, instead of watching me fumble through that, I went ahead and added the mod dependencies that I could. So those are all there. Once you're done with that, you'll just click save down in the bottom right corner. Thank you for joining me for part 2. For part 3 will probably be a few days, and that's pretty much just going to be taking a look at what happens after it gets approved or what happens if it does not get approved. Alright, if you've got any questions, leave those down below. I'll try and answer them just as best I can. Otherwise, thank you for joining me again.